In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to start a blog site. So, how to start a blog site the right way, because there's a lot of people telling you you have to do this, you have to do that, but there's a right way to do that. And most people who's doing blog right now, if you talk to the people who knows what they're doing, people who make money blogging, they will tell you this is how you do it if you want to succeed. So if you are a beginner, you never have any experience in blogging, or even you have some experience and you started it, you tried, you didn't make no money, and then today I will tell you exactly how you will do it and make your first $1,000 on the internet. So let's go. The first step when trying to start a blog is to find a niche. I wish I knew that before I start blogging. I started and it was so hard for me because, well, I didn't know what was a blog. I didn't know what was a niche. So the first thing you have to do, you have to find a niche. Before you even purchase your domain, you have to find where you're going to position yourself in the market so you can make the most out of it. So, what is a niche? Why it is important to have a niche? Why you need to do your search, your research before you start blogging? Let me tell you my story. 2020, I started my business. I didn't know nothing about business online. I didn't know nothing about make money on the internet. I just watched an ad and then I was interested. Without asking no question, I just pulled my credit card and I signed up. And after that, it was so hard for me because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I was doing. But I had failed. Since I tried so many businesses and failed, and I went like, this one, I have to make it work. And I spent a lot of times watching videos on the internet, on YouTube, reading blogs, all those things to learn. Even I had the program that I was paying to teach me how to do that. But I had to do my own research because I was hungry. I wanted to do it. I didn't want to fail. And unfortunately, they didn't tell me in the program that this is how I should do it. Well, I didn't know, and they didn't tell me that. But they tell me I had to purchase a domain, and I just went and buy a domain, a random one. I started it, and when you're doing blogging, there's a zillion way you can start. You can start by purchasing an expired domain. That's me. Expired domain, someone who have the domain, rank it on Google already, but they never make no money with it. You can look for those domain and purchase that domain, and you continue with it. That means you don't start from zero. You start like from 6 or 7. And you can start with zero. If you have no experience, no knowledge, you don't know nothing about blogging, you can start with zero. Like I started, I choose just a name, and then I started with, I didn't know nothing about traffic. I didn't know nothing about, I was so naive. I didn't know nothing. I just pick a name because that's what I like. This is not how it's really work. You have to do your due diligence. You have to do your research first before you can start your blogging business, or before you start your website. One thing I learned is before you find the domain, you should go and find your market first. Who you're going to sell, or whatever you want to sell, or the service you're going to provide, who you are going to provide the service to. That's the most important thing when you're starting a business. If you're trying to start your business in the big, like a beginner, you don't know nothing about business, the first thing I will advise you to do is learn about market behavior. Learn about how or who you're going to serve. That's the most important thing. And after you find who you're going to serve, and you can come back and search for a domain. How do you find your domain? By the way, the domain is the first step when you want to start blogging, because you need a domain. It's like if you want to, it's like you want to do YouTube videos, but the first step to do YouTube videos is to create your account. Because if you don't have an account, even you create zillion of videos, but you will never be a vlogger or a YouTuber because you don't have an account. The first step is to do an account. But before you create your account, you have to do your homework. Learn about your audience, learn about your market, find a niche. By the way, if you want to learn more about niche, I think I have a video on YouTube that talk about how to choose the niche. And I have also a blog. You can go to www.millionairetek.com, and where you will learn about niche, how to choose your niche for your blogging or for any kind of business you want to do in the internet. It's not even on the internet. Wherever you want to do it, it's the same thing. The process that apply for the internet is the same thing of the internet. No question asked. So how you do your research? Let's say you good at fitness, or let's say you are like a bodybuilder. You know how to train people to be in bodybuilding. Or let's say you are a nurse, or you are videographer or photographer, and you want to start your business. So how do you know which domain to purchase for your website? Because first you can choose your name. You can do it under your name, or you can choose another name. So how, if you don't want to do it under your name, how do you choose that name, that specific name? So let's take for example, you want to start a blog site. You want to blog about, what is it? What do you want to blog? Let's say like I am a chef and I want to blog about about cooking. So let's look for cooking to see how that works. So I'm going to use a paid tool. That's a tool that I pay to do keyword research for my business. If you don't have a tool that you can use, you can go on Google and search for generic keyword, or search for whatever you wanna do, to see how many people are doing the same thing. And that way you can just go and purchase a domain that's related to that word. So you can go to Google and type cooking by example, and you will see there's 2 billion people looking for cooking. So that's mean a lot of people already looking for that. If you choose a cooking domain, a domain related to cooking, there's a chance you can make a lot of money. Let's go here and check cooking. This is just the word. This tool show that there's 1 million people looking for cooking, and that's every month. And let's check the trend, and it's not really trending right now. This shows the interest. So the interest, it's kind of goes down right now. It's like, let me see, 40 and going down to 30. Like the interest is like around 30 right now. But you need to find a keyword that's related to cooking. So how you can do that? You can choose one keyword, like in this list. Like let's say you want a slow cooker recipes. You can choose like slowcookerrecipes.com. Is there's nobody that's already purchased that domain, you can use it. Master Chef, you have 2 million people looking for Master Chef, and the cost per click is only one. The cost per click is only 109. That's mean $1.09, and it's not pay per click. Not a lot of people doing it. So if I let me show you something. If I go to Google and I just paste master chef, and you will see there's not a lot of ad, because you see there's only one ad right here, only one. That's Hulu. I think this is a movie. Oh, okay. It's look like a, yeah. It's like a must. It's a movie. Wait, it's like a series. And after that, there's no ad. This is the first page. There's okay. There's two more ads here, and let's check on the second page. No ad. Two more. So there's not a lot of competition right here. You can use that. If there's no one have that domain, you can choose that. masterchefdomain.com. Let's see if, but there's another way you can. Okay, somebody already using this, so that's mean you cannot use it, but you can like find another one. So let's say you want a slow cooker, any of these, you can just pick one, because they already have traffics, and it will be easier when you're blogging, when you're writing your blog. It will be easier for you to rank on Google, especially this one. Like let's say you wanna do what's chicken, you wanna do organic traffic like SEO, and you wanna do like paid traffic, you will kick ass if you trying this. So this is the first step when you're trying to build your blog for your online business. So this apply for whatever you have in mind. So you can use Google if you don't have a keyword tool, and I have this one. And if you're doing business on the internet and you want a cheap keyword tool to help you with your business, like if you're blogging, you're doing YouTube video, or anything you do on related to the internet, and you're using keyword, this is a really cheap tool that I am using, and I pay that like $20 a month to for this service. And related, like if you want to use Ahrefs, that's the less expensive, and the well-known keyword tool, SEO tool, that's Ahrefs. This is like almost three and a half what you would pay for Ahrefs. So this is really cheap, and it does the job very well. You have like keyword, you can find keyword related keyword. They give you a lot of keywords, more than you can even think, and they tell you the trending, the search result, search volume, how many people searching for that term, the cost per click, how much it is, the pay per click, and the keyword difficulty. This is the most important thing when you're trying to blog. You need to know how hard it is to for you to rank on Google. You see, this is the KD is 90, and you see it just tell me don't do it. There's no way you will be succeed at it. So don't use this keyword, but you can use related keywords. And if you check down here where it says related keywords, and they give you a lot of other options. You have like boiled eggs, that's 49, and 48, 33. This one is 33. Lower the KD, better it is, but most of the time it should be in green. So if you don't see, like this one, 42,600, and the KD is 28. So this is a good keyword if you wanna sea bass recipe. Wow, I hate that fish, sea bass. Oh. See, and if you are in the cooking niche, you can like you can write about recipes, fish, sea bass recipes like that one, chicken recipes, salmon, beef, whatever it is, whatever you want to blog about, you can do it. And this niche is like with low, it's the competition is low, it's not that high. And if you want to try this keyword tool, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Make sure you check it and visit my website www.millionairetek.com, and I will see you there.